2:17 a.m. The clock at the station seems to stop at this exact time every night. I don't know whether it's just my imagination or whether time truly gets trapped here. There is silence all around, the kind of silence that rings in your ears. The station's lone tube light flickers, then steadies again. Standing between light and shadow, I wait for the last train. People say this station closes at night. But I know better. The 2 a.m. train passes through here. I came here for the first time 6 months ago. It was night then too, and I couldn't sleep then either. When sleep won't come, I go out walking. Somewhere along the way, without realizing when, I found myself at this station. Its name doesn't exist on the city map, yet it stands there, old, rusted, forgotten. That night, an old man was sitting on the platform. There was something unsettling about him. His clothes seemed to belong to another era, a gray coat, an old-fashioned hat, and eyes that looked like they had seen far too much. I asked him, "Does a train stop here?" He looked at me and smiled faintly. The last train only stops for those who can no longer sleep. I didn't understand what he meant then. Now I do. The night train arrives without a sound. No horn, no vibration. It simply stands on the platform, like a long black shadow. The doors open by themselves. There is light inside, but it isn't warm. It's cold, like the lighting in a hospital corridor. I get on. Besides me, there are 4 other passengers. A woman holding a doll tightly in her lap. A young man with dark circles under his eyes, fingers scarred from biting his nails. An office-type man, wearing a tie, loosened, his face worn with exhaustion. And in the corner, the old man. The train begins to move, but nothing changes outside the windows. Only darkness. No stations pass, no lights appear. I notice something strange. There are no clocks inside the train, no mobile network. It's as if time itself cannot enter this place. Suddenly, the woman with the doll whispers, "She still doesn't sleep." I look at her. Her eyes are red, not from recent tears, but from tears held back for too long. "Who?" I ask. She looks down at the doll. "My daughter. For 3 years." I don't know what to say. The young man suddenly laughs. A dry, hollow laugh. "We're all here for the same reason," he says. "Sleep doesn't forgive us."
Conversations inside the train grow disturbingly deep. The man in the tie speaks. "I used to be a good person. At least, I thought I was." He stares out the window. One wrong decision, one signature, and then the same dream every night. I ask, "What kind of dream?" He doesn't answer. He just closes his eyes. Then the old man speaks. His voice is calm, terrifyingly calm. "This train isn't a place for sleep," he says. "It's a place of remembrance." I feel a chill run through me. Remembrance of what? He looks straight at me. Of what you want to forget. The lights flicker. The inside of the train changes. I'm no longer there. I'm standing inside a room. My room. On the bed lies me, eyes wide open, drenched in sweat. I try to scream, but I can't. Standing beside the bed is me, but my face is distorted, dark shadows under my eyes, a smile that doesn't belong. It leans toward me and whispers, "You already know why you can't sleep."
I'm suddenly back on the train. Breathing feels difficult. The old man speaks softly. "You've seen it." I whisper, What was that?" He replies, "Your memory." The woman suddenly screams. The doll in her lap moves, its eyes open. I can't look away. The doll whispers, "Mom, why did you leave me alone?" The woman's sobbing fills the carriage. The young man clutches his head. "Stop it! Stop!" The walls around him begin to crack. From the cracks come sounds, screeching brakes, shattering glass, human screams. He yells, "I didn't mean to kill him!" The man in the tie suddenly stands up. His tie writhes like a snake. He whispers, "I was just following orders." The old man closes his eyes. "This is the final station," he says.
I open my eyes. I'm in my bed. The clock reads 2:17 a.m. Sleep comes. For the first time in years, deep, dreamless sleep. The next morning, a small news item appears in the paper. Hit-and-run suspect finally turns himself in. No one knows about the station. No one knows about the last train. But those who can't sleep at night, they know.